Hello. Is this working? Can you hear me okay? I have brand new software installed, so I just need to check that this is actually going to work. I hope it is going to work. Very gentle music playing in the background. Um, Mum's here tonight. I'll try and behave. Yes, she's always here, and you always behave. Oh wow, look, that's there twice. That's cool. What does that mean? Why is that there twice? Look at that, it comes up twice. That's cool. What does that mean? Hello, Blue Diamond. Good to see you. Hello, hello. Twice. I don't know why, but okay. Oh, that's fine. Get rid of that one. Okay, cool. Yeah, I heard an echo, and it was you. It was you. So, hello, everybody, on this historic day with the Queen of England passing away and stuff. But that's going to be on wall-to-wall news channels everywhere. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a break from it and just come and do a bit of gentle painting for those of you that are wanting a bit of a break from it, you know. Echo, echo, exactly. Echo the dolphin. So today I'm going to do a lighthouse. I've been requested to do a lighthouse, and my good friend Samuel Alamus sent me a really cool picture earlier that inspired me to do the painting I'm going to do next, and I'm going to explain what I've done. So I'm going to go straight over here. I have to click it with a mouse today. I don't have the special buttons anymore because of the software update, but that's okay. We can deal with it. I do have a crown. I could put that on, but maybe people might not think that's a good idea. But I could do that because I have a crown just up there. Okay. Anyway, let's zoom in. Who the hell is Samuel? I don't know. It says it on your face. It says it on your thing. Look. But you're Alipus anyway. To me anyway. My real life friend, you know. The real life person. Let's go to fish cam. This is my use of fish cam. So as you can see, I've put a very faint line across here. I think that's going to be my horizon. It's going to be a very low horizon. Lots of sky going on. And then the lighthouse is going to be over on the right side. Maybe yay tall. Like that. And it's going to be either shining out or maybe it will be on fire. You know. I'm still flabbergasted by the pics. Yeah, I am as well. I am. I can't believe it, really. It's quite amazing, really, isn't it? And, yes. It's a thing, isn't it? It's a bit fishy, yeah. I don't know what's happening to my YouTube chat at the moment. There's 3 chats on here. 3 chats. Feels like a bit fishy. Fishy. It's going to be fishy. There's going to be water in here. Definitely. So I'm going to start. I've got a very limited palette today. I'm going to use titanium white. I'm going to use midnight black. I'm going to use some Indian yellow. Some cadmium yellow. And some bright red. And you can see them on here. And I've got some sort of ochre sort of colour as well. The brownie colour. That's the palette. So it's quite a simple. Oh, it's running off. It's running off. It's okay. It's just a bit of drippage. It's just a bit of drippage. Calm down. Calm down. I can wipe that with a tissue. It's okay. Everything's going to be just fine. I want to show you again. There we go. We wiped it with the tissue now. The ochre colours and the yellows are very runny. The other colours are quite thick. So. No snoring, by the way. No snoring tonight. I know if Ali's here, she'll fall asleep. I know that's already. That's going to happen. There's the fishes. So I'm just going to get started. I have no previous idea of technique for this at all. I'm just going to try and colour match what I see on the inspirational thing I saw. I'm going to try and make the sky a little bit more dramatic, perhaps. And then we're going to just see how we get on. I think I'm going to start by doing a kind of a pinky kind of sky. Now, before I do anything, I'm going to clean my brush, the one I was using for the background, because as you know, I like to have the canvas nice and slick to start with. So I've put some liquid white. This is liquid white oil paint. It's a very thin oil paint. I've put that on first to make the canvas nice and slick. And what that means is that I can blend a lot easier. Okay? And that's me beating the devil out of the brush so that it's good for blending. Okay. Where's the lighthouse going to be? On a cliff? Yeah, it's going to be on a piece of land over to the right. I've got a very clear idea about what's going to happen here. Good evening, all. Hello, hello, you. Now look, everybody's got 3 different names. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm still a little bit. I've been under the weather for a few days. But I'm still a little bit iffy, but I'm a lot better than I was. So that's good news. Beating the what with what? Beating the devil out of this brush by bashing it over and over again on a stick. And it makes it nice and dry again, you know? That's how we do blending. Anyway, let's go over to the canvas and see what we can do over here. So let's go close up. So I'm going to start, I think today, by mixing some white. I'm going to grab a little bit of white and I'm going to mix it with the, when I say, I mean the tiniest amount of red. The red is so strong, you literally, if you stick a pin in the red, then that is strong enough, right? And I'm also going to add a little bit of the Indian yellow to make a kind of a very light pale orangey color. And I'm going to start with that. We can darken this up a little bit later if we feel the need to. But I'm going to try and color match what I see on the photo that I'm looking at, just to give me a little bit of a guide. And let's see what happens. Oh, it's your old. It's an old name. Hello, Foxy. Hello. Too close. It's never too close. It's never too close. Not yet. You'll see. It's not too close. You might like it. It's going to be fine. The good news about this painting is that we can do many different variations on this painting. It's going to be a really good thing to have variety on, because you can paint this a number of times with different seasons. You can paint it with different moods. You can do a night one, a daytime one. We're going to do a sunset or a sunrise. The sun is setting or the sun is rising. It's a bit like the song. Nobody's heard the song yet. Well, maybe a couple of people have heard the song. Hey, Rob's here. Good to see you, Rob. How are you? Bonjour, bonjour. It's going. So I'm going to start putting just in an indication of really subtle sky in the background. Just using a 1-inch brush. There's going to be no blue on this one. But there's going to be some, there are going to be some stormy clouds. Right. Now, if you talk about comfort zone, I'm completely out of it. As I said earlier to Rob, not 100% certain where this is going to end up. But I'm looking forward to the idea of a lighthouse. Yes, you do like trolling me. I like it. Well, listen, Foxy, I think as we go along, we're going to get to a situation where people paint along with us. You know, maybe you get some paints and just do a bit of an idea. Just paint along, whether it's acrylic, watercolor, anything you like. Cool. So, let me just check the color on the screen is the same as the color you can see. What I like to do with the camera is I like to configure the video camera so that you have a really good sense of the color that I see in the room. So I think I'm going to turn the brightness down ever so slightly. And I'm going to turn the saturation up ever so slightly. I think that's kind of what I see. So it's a real subtle effect. Okay. Yes, you did. I remember that. It's been hours. Yes, and yes, you did. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more of the Indian yellow into my mix. Only a touch. And I'm mixing it with the palette knife. I could show you this, actually. Let me see if I can show you this. So I get the... Let me come back to the normal camera. Show you. Boop. So what I do is I do this. I get the colours and I mix them on here. Scrape them and mix them so that you end up with the colour that you're looking for on here. Yeah, like a curry. It looks a bit like a curry, actually, doesn't it? It's that kind of colour. Lots of turmeric. And then once I've done that, I wipe off the palette knife and then go in with the brush. This sometimes you start to see like a space that might be a cloud later, you know. I will watch out for drippage. It could be a bad time. My son asked me to ask you, will you put a tiny Queen Elizabeth walking on the beach? He's serious and loves all things British. Oh, that's very nice. Indigenous American yellow. Yeah. Washington yellow. Washington gold. That was in the old days. Right, anyway. Let's go down here. Smooth that off. I think that's a good start, at least. I think that's a good start. I'm going to try and add a little bit of red and try and get that sunset thing going on. Ah, this is nice. We're going to layer this. See a cloud forming there. Good. Do one more adjustment on the camera so you can see, because I'm starting to see some really good reds now, and I don't think you can see that quite well yet. Now you can see it pop a little bit. There we are. That's better. Now you can see it pop. I think I'm gonna have a sunshine kind of down here, maybe like there. There's gonna be a sunshine, so I think the sky is gonna have to be a little bit darker as we go down, but we can do that with the clouds. I think that's nice of you to say, Rob. But I tell you what, there's so many times you start a painting, you think I might just leave it. Just like that. Just sometimes color is nice. People buy paintings, and you'll hear loads of people who do art say this, that people buy paintings for color more than they buy it for content. So you could do the most amazing realistic photo painting, but if it's in the wrong kind of colors, people are like, oh, it doesn't really match the room. Whereas you can do a very simple painting and people will say, I love that color. Doesn't matter that it's a little bit jaggedy around the edges, but it's the color that you're looking for. So that's why I'm trying to get some nice colors on this one to try and make it nice and subtle, like a nice sunset, you know. And then I'm going to build up some massive clouds around this. Yeah, the polluted sky. I know, right? Beautiful polluted sunset. We thought you'd get that in a Bob Ross inspired painting. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go into some. I think I'm going to use. Oh, this is going to be. We're going to be brave here. We're going to use. Oh wow. Okay, we're going to use the Indian yellow, but we're going to use a bit of black with it to make it like kind of dark and stormy. And we're going to do some stormy clouds. And the good thing about painting oils is if it goes terribly wrong, it sort of doesn't matter because you can just go over it again. Someone was saying to me the other day, they said, "Oh, I really like that you paint oils. I just do watercolors." And I'm like, hang on a minute, whoa. Watercolors are way more unforgiving because if you get a watercolor wrong, it's game over. If you get an oil painting wrong, you just paint over it. Nobody cares. So, you know, yeah, it's a happy little accident, exactly. Bob Ross could not handle our trolling. He would rage quit. He would, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna use some black and yellow, and I'm gonna go in with a filbert brush. Usually I use a fan brush, but today I'm gonna try and use this filbert brush, a very, very small filbert brush, and I'm gonna go right to the top, and I'm gonna try this idea that I've got in my head. Watercolors are extremely hard to get right. Yeah, you're right, they really are. And if you get it wrong, you're knackered. You've got to start the whole painting again. Right, so let's I'm gonna test a little bit of that down. Oh, that's nice. That's dramatic, that is. I've just tested a little bit. Whoa, that is really strong actually. Right, let's go here. I form a cloud in this sort of area. Okay. Start building it up. That's way too yellow on your screen. It does not look like that in my real life. The saturation's way too high. That does not look like that. Calm down. Calm down. There you go. Calm down. Okay. So now we're going to go some reds in there as well. It's mustard. It is mustard. Well, it's starting mustard. It won't end up mustard. Not fully. It's gonna end up quite red, but I need a yellow undertone. This is the. There we go. So we're gonna get a little bit of a pink going. You'll see how it pans out. It's just the very, very top layer. There we go. Right, now I'm going to get the big old brush and we're going to blend it out. We're going to blend it out. layer done. I'm going to make some grey colour. I've beat the devil out of it. Yes, that is what I said. Exactly, you guys. Well, promises. Oh god, that's what's gonna happen now. I'm getting nervous. Right, okay. So we're gonna do a black and white, and we're gonna make a very kind of a grey colour. Bit of a grey colour with a bit of red in it, kind of a pinky grey colour. Let's go up here. Just think about form, I suppose. Just trying to think about the form of the cloud, how it might look. Clouds are always flat on the bottom, so it's going to be flat eventually. We need to build it up layer at a time. I quite like that grey colour. It's going to be nice. Trust the process. Yeah, we're gonna try and trust that. Exactly, yeah. You got it. You got it. You know it. You know it. Right, okay. So this is Alamus's favourite part. Woo! Just using the very corner of the brush. Just the corner. Leave the top edge. Don't touch the top edge. Blend out the underneath. So it looks softer underneath than it does on the top. Nice. Right, let's just take a moment to just zoom out and see where we're at. Okay, so now we're getting a bit of a sunset cloud thing going on. Nice. They look nice and fluffy. What have you done, Foxy? You're just as bad as everybody else. Don't tell me you're innocent, because you're not. You're just not. Let's go back in. Let's zoom back in. So now we've done that soft bottom area. Okay. We're gonna do another layer to show separation. So I'm gonna get a bit more of that grey colour. I might even do it ever so slightly darker this time, to really show depth. You can do clouds different colours, by the way. They don't all have to be the same colour. Any colour's okay. Sometimes I just like reading the comments. You crack me up. Anyway, right, let's go back. It's serious. Let's go back. Let's go back. Right, we're going to do another part of this cloud. Another very defined top edge. This one's going to be in front, I've decided. It'll be pretty free and easy with this, to be honest. You want it to look like there are layers of clouds. We'll do another one on the other side. Another one on the other side. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna put some more black in there. Quite like it really dark, that cloud on the left. It's going to be good because there's going to be a lot of shadow there. Oh, Rob, I'm glad you're enjoying this. It's good to have you here. Do you know what, Foxy? So am I. I'm working on the clouds because I'm scared to mess up. You're not kidding. I really am. I really am. But, you know, we've got time. There's no rush. Nice lot of paint on there. So now we can do our blending trick again. So let's, again, make sure the brush is nice and clean. You don't want to just be spreading paint everywhere. So what I do, I dip the brush into paint thinner, and then I bash it on a custom-made pot, which I'll do a picture of that on Patreon. Actually, I'll put a picture of the pot that I use to beat the stick, and then you'll understand what's going on. Again, keep the top edge. Smooth the bottom. Look, anyone can do this. You just need big brushes, and you need to just do this little rotation thing, just like that. Just try not to touch the top. If you do, it's okay, but if you try not to touch the top, it keeps it really, really, really crisp on the top and fluffy underneath. It gives it looks like a marshmallow. We've done what, 6 paintings now in this series, and getting used to this little circular motion now. I'm finding that's really, really lovely effect. Really lovely effect. That's our second layer. Aha! Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. The steady hands for those straight. Yeah, those lines are very straight. Oh dear. Oh dear. So we're going to continue again. We're going to continue. This time we're going to add some red. I think we should do a variety of clouds. This one's going to be a bit kind of pink. This might even be a bit pink, this one. Just stay in their lane. Yeah, to be honest, Sharky, if I tried to do any of the stuff you do, I'd fail miserably as well. I think everybody has their thing they're into, really. It is quite different. They just said, we got Rob, what is tonight? Right, okay, we're going back in. This time it's going to be a more red cloud. Oh, look at this. This is a red cloud. Nice. Add to the pinkness that's going to be coming along soon. Maybe that cloud ends there. There'll be just a break in that cloud there. And that's going to be probably the bottom of the cloud there. And then we'll do another layer down here. Cool. You haven't missed me. Hey, Altia, good to see you. Hello. I'm so sorry. We're a little bit later tonight, but that's so that some other people can jump in as well. I didn't hear anything after big brushes. What happened, Foxy? What distracted you? Did something distract you? Lighthouse is going to be here. In fact, I'm going to put a little marker there where it's probably going to be. It's going to be about there. So I know where I'm going. Okay. Oh, really? Oh. Wait, have I seen that photo? You really can, Sharky. You really can. Rob, you're getting close to the key. Very close to the key. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do now is something a little bit different. I'm going to... Wait, backtrack. I'm going to do one thing that is the same, and then I'm going to do something different after that. So I'm going to do one more cloud, and then we're going to do some really sort of shallow clouds in the distance. So I'm going to just bulk this cloud up, and then I'm going to do some shallower clouds down here. So paint on here. And look, I'll tell you what, let me just show you something. What you can do with this, even if you just did this, just really, really, like, just circles. Just not even doing the fluffy thing like that. Just circles. Like that. Or even just did this. Splodge, splodge, splodge. Doesn't matter. Because when you go in here, you can blend it. And it will just go away. As long as the top edge stays true, you're okay. I mean, if you really wanted to be in a hurry, you could stick this on, you know, with your shoe or whatever. Slap like that. As long as you've got some finesse with the underside of the cloud. It's the top end of the cloud that's important. The bottom end, we don't care. Nobody cares. And what I do is I just go like that. I just fluff it. I'll try and take a photo of it and post it. Okay, cool. I'd like to see that. A swift subject change while those clouds are good. I'm glad you like the clouds. I'm happy with the clouds so far. I can see a person standing. Oh no! Can you see a person already? I don't believe it. Yes, Vexa's here. Hello, Vexa. Look, we're doing clouds. Middle right. Oh, they're gonna have to go, I'm afraid. All right, that can be your person that you're talking about. That can be your person. You see a party claw. I can see that claw. The claw can stay there. Let's leave the claw in there. What is your favorite? Actually, my favorite fluffer is this one, which is this very, very, very soft one. You can barely feel it. It's amazing. And we'll do this. Screenshot and draw the person. Yes, that's a good idea. Screenshot it and draw it. Vexus here, yes. Blue Diamond's here. Everybody's here. Okay. Right. Now we're getting to the business end of the painting. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit. And we're going to start doing a very similar thing, but there's going to be a bit more red in this now and a bit more yellow. Because we really want it to start being this kind of sunset thing going on. So I'm going to start you can do this. Right, let me show you something that I've done before in the past. So you can do kind of wispy clouds like this. They can come in from the side. They can be a little bit wonky, it doesn't matter. Like this. And you can do layers of these, and then what you do, you blend that. Blend, 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 blend. And you can keep blending until it goes away. And every now and again you might get a little distant cloud. Maybe one there. Maybe one there. Maybe more into the yellow. We're really getting some yellow now. A real brave down to here. A lot more yellow. A lot more Indian yellow. Now we're going to get into the sunset area. So now we're going to blend this out. Horizon. And what I love about this is you can just add colors if you want to, if you really want to. So let's zoom out and have a look where we're up. That's where we're up to. That's where we're up to so far. So looking back from a distance, you can say, well, you know, maybe I want a bit more over there, just to make it a bit more level. Maybe a bit of yellow and red, maybe more striking over there. Just add the bits you want. Top. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of red on the underside of this cloud. This, and on the underside of this cloud as well. And then we're going to blend this in. Actually, I do need to have a drink. Now, at the very, very bottom, it gets proper orangey because of the sunset on the thing that I'm sort of looking at. So I'm going to add quite a lot of red and I'm going to go crazy at the bottom because I'm going to do a sunset and the sun's going to pierce through that. So let's try and do this on the horizon. Bearing in mind, there will be some sort of mountain areas on the bottom as well. So that should, that'll help us as well. So let's do that. Sun streaks going across. There we go. Red, maybe a little bit of white as well. Nice pink colour. Good. And blend. That gives us our kind of background sky. Not too strong. Cheers. Skål, skål. Okay. So now I'm gonna do a little bit of like a very, very distant hilltop, which I'm going to use black, and I'm going to use Indian yellow, black, Indian yellow, the ochre sort of color. How do you even say that? Oh, I can never say that right. And I'm going to do this little mountain range at the bottom. Not massive mountains. They're not going to distract from the lighthouse at all, in fact, but they're just going to be there as an indication of something in the background. So let's go over here. Some of this will get hidden anyway. Oh no, the lighthouse is going to be in the foreground. The lighthouse is going to be here on a rock close up. You'll see. You'll see. Make this two layers. Slightly at the front. Again, it's just an idea of like a hint of what's in the background. And that's all we need. That's all we need. The lighthouse is going to be, so if this pencil is the lighthouse, it's going to be here, this side, okay? And it's going to be shining out into this, what is going to be a bay area. This is all going to be sea. And then the lighthouse is going to stand here, which I need to draw the lighthouse. So, wow, it's going to be new. This is going to be new. It's going to be a new thing. So I need to do some sea now. I think in order to do the sea, I need to do a combination of the grey colour that I did before and the highlight color. So let's color match. Let's see. I think we're gonna do, yeah, with the sea like this. This would be the base coat for the sea, and then there'll be a top coat which will show the waves. We don't even need to do anything on the right, really, because the lighthouse is going to be there. But we'll do something there anyway, just to give us some perspective. So this is going to be our undercoat, so to speak. I'm only going to come down to about here. That'll do. Mm-hmm. Yellows in there as well. Bit of reflective colour, you know. Get that big blending brush again. Go straight across. And I think what I might do is I might use the palette knife for this. We're on the sea, coming around the corner to the bay. No, you're actually, no, you're not. You're going to be on the land, behind the lighthouse. Not today, Queen. In times of turmoil, the lighthouse can show us the path to safety, and our home shores the pathway. Exactly. There you go, Otia. There you go. So let's see if we can do. Let's see if we can do some maybe dark sea. So we're going to get quite a lot of black here. I have a greyish black, and I'm going to just, if this doesn't work, I might try it. I might try something different, but if it, let me just see if this works. Thinking it's got a straight edge on here. So if I just tap a bit. The weird thing is, that's so weird, because that, you know when you take a photo, you know when you saw Lou's photos, some of them look a bit unreal, don't they? Sometimes in a painting, you have to make it look a bit weird in order to make it look right, because if you painted exactly what you see, people would say, no, that doesn't look right. Because the actual real thing is crazy. Same color. Just gonna tap, and in a minute I'm gonna blend. I'm gonna just go over it with the blending brush. You know, just gonna go over the whole thing with the blending brush, and then we can put some highlights on it. So just tap, tap, tap for now. Hey, Maya's here. Hello. Good to see you. Hello. Right. Before I go any further, I'm going to see what happens if I blend it. Ha! Aha! Ooh. That could be C. That could be the C. Or we'll put highlight. I'm going to continue doing this. I think this is going to work. I think it's going to work. And as it gets closer, I'll do the normal brush thing that we do with the sea. We won't get to do any waves or anything like that today, because it's going to be hidden by the land, because we're focused on the lighthouse today. Okay. So that's the deal. That's the deal. And this area is going to be behind the lighthouse. Oh, it's quite tough to do this because there's a pallet in the way. I have to get up, go over here. As we get closer, we can get bigger strokes, get a bit more brave with the tapping. Go like that, like that, like that. Then we do the blend. Then we do the blend. So let's look at that sea from a distance. There we are. And now we're getting somewhere. We're getting a bit of a seaside going on. Oh, Rob! Oh. There's some highlight bits showing the waves. I think, yes, it will look like the sea. It will. It will look like the sea. I hope so. If you fall asleep, you can always pick up from where you missed. Exactly, that's why we have replays. I love that we have replays. Something we don't have on certain other platforms. SOS. Which is a shame sometimes, because sometimes they're really cool streams. That's why sometimes we record them, but sometimes we run out of hard disk space. We can't do that as much as we would like to. So, I am gonna put some highlights on this now. From this view, it looks slightly green. Oh, does it? Really? Okay. Yeah, it does look a little bit green. Maybe like this, it's like sea green almost, yeah? Right, I'm going to go in with some... I'm going to use a really tiny fan brush. Get more terrible... Oh, yeah, I wish. Yeah, I do need to get some... I do need to do that. I need to get some drives. Right, I'm going to get a fan brush. And I'm going to try and get some highlights going on here. But you know what? Hey, listen, I might use the where's that fine liner brush? The fine liner that Jason sent me. It's amazing. Did I use it already? Where did I put it? Oh, where did I put it? I literally had it in my hand a minute ago. Where did I just put that? That's what I want to do. I want to do some fine liner stuff. You're liking the sea. Yeah, it's a kind of dramatic, you know. Everything is content. I know. You might know. You might have a sense of where it might be. You'd be like, I know where it is. It's over there. All right, forget it. We'll just go into here then. I'm going to use some little bit of paint thinner on this. And I'm going to get that really, really bright colour. And I'm going to start putting in some little smiley wave shapes, you know. Where's that fan brush? Let's do a wave over there. Give me a wave. Give me a wave, somebody. Over there. Zoom out a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, this is good. This is okay. Sharky's working on one, I believe. Yeah. I have a very old YouTube with anime song fan covers when I'm... Oh, that's funny. Hey, listen, we should dig that out from the archive. That would be a lot of fun to see. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do the thing. Oh no, we're gonna do the thing. We're gonna do the lighthouse. The lighthouse time. It's time to do the lighthouse. Right, it's time to do the lighthouse. Everybody, serious now. If you've just joined us, I'm not going hysterical. I'm just very happy that we're gonna do the lighthouse. Right, okay. A very, very clean brush for this, and we are going to draw a lighthouse, and it's going to be great. So that's all. Lighthouse. Oh my god, Vexer. I was watching your comment then, and I just dipped my hand in the freaking paint. Okay, so I need to do a bit of color matching now. This is going to be a very, very dark color. but it's not going to be completely black. Okay. Exactly. Give us the link. And Sharky, keep us updated. Yes. Rex and Cave so far have a ton of unedited. Oh really? Oh, I wish to see this. It looks so pretty. It does. I would like to be there. It looks subtle. It's less. It's kind of more realism than I've done in the past. I think the other ones have been a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe they've been a bit more exaggerated in color. But we've got quite a limited palette at the moment, and I think I want to keep it that way actually. So anyway, let's zoom in. Let's have a quick drink, and then we'll go from there. So how's everybody doing over there? I hope you're relaxed and having an okay time. Let me get this color match. This is going to be a very, 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 very dark grey. And if there's a bit of yellow in it, it doesn't matter, because there will be some reflective color coming from the sky. So there will be like a, you know, like kind of like some ambient stuff. Not super steady with the handheld GoPro. You know, I miss using my 4K camera. You know, the one with the steady cam on it. It's so good. It's ridiculously good. But man, it takes up some data. Such a lot of data. Thank you, Sharky. I really appreciate that, because I'm really into this. You know this. I would have never used this much yellow. Yeah, to be honest, I was not intending on doing that, but then I got inspired. So I'm going to do, I don't know how to do this. I just don't know how to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have an idea about where it starts, which is on my indication that I'm looking at. I think it starts kind of there, and it's going to come down to about here. So I'm going to put the base in. So the base is going to be about here, and you'll understand why in a moment. Must get the context of where it is. So it's going to be about, the top's going to be about there, and the bottom's going to be about there. Okay, so let me zoom up so you can see exactly what I'm going to do. That's going to be the top of the lighthouse. We're going to be so brave now. In this electronic world, it's more fulfilling to see content from people that are somehow connected to it, even if it's Chinese way. What you mean is the virtual world. Living in a virtual world. So connected, so alone, overwhelmed. Boom. Anyway, moving on. This lighthouse is going to be, I'm going to use a post-it note to use as a bit of a ruler. Not even big enough, is it? I can't make it too big. I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to rest that there, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to go. You see that? That gives me the indication of a straight line. And again, there's going to be reflective color on that. So hopefully it'll be okay. I'm going to wipe the post-it notes down, because that's my technical thing that I use now, is post-it notes. How has it come to this? How did we end up using a freaking post-it note? Okay, let's try it again. We're going to go around the other side now. I think we're going to go down this side. We're going to taper it. We're going to go down like that. We're going to go. And that is going to be It's going to be our shape. So let's fill that in. So now we know it's okay, we can go darker. It is in the shadows. It is at the moment. It'll be okay. Just calm down. It's going to be okay. It's not in the sea. It's not in the sea, okay? Don't panic. It's not in the sea. There's going to be land. There's going to be land. There's going to be a lot of land. Bearing in mind, I'm working from something that Samuel Alamus sent me. So I'm actually looking at a picture right now to give me a guide about where this lighthouse is and how it works. And this. Some of the base is hidden by the land that will be in front of it. You'll see in a moment. So I'm going to go into some black. And in fact, I'm going to go into some black with the other brush. A very tiny brush. A bit of paint thinner. Sometimes the black's quite a thick paint. So you have to thin it down a little bit. Listen, every help is nice. Maybe the tip of the lighthouse. Underneath that, we're going to do some bars across. We're getting somewhere. And then under that, we have Let me look at the guide again. There's going to be some bright light coming out of this, so we have to be prepared for some very, very bright light. All right, there's a balcony. Which goes like that. I'll show you. I'll show you what's going to go on with the lighthouse. You'll see. You looked away for 2 minutes in the lighthouse. Yeah, well, we're going to try and take our time with this. Getting the basic shape in now. Let's look from a distance. Let's see how we're getting on. That's how we're getting on from the distance. Let's trust the process. Now, in the picture that I've got as a reference, you know, there's actually a house, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to be brave today and do that. I think I want to put the house in there because someone has to live there, and we're going to put the house next to the lighthouse. Can be here. It's going to be there, and that. Zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. And the little house has got a chimney on it. You'll notice the difference in patience that you need when you're drawing something like a building, you know. It takes a lot of oh, need to breathe. Whoop. There's the house next to the lighthouse. The colors are very, very similar, but you can make out the idea of the house. I will put a window in there. Ah, thanks, Maya. I'm so glad. The little house that could. Is it a floating lighthouse? No, it's not. No, it's not. No, 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 no. We have a lot more work to do. But before we do that, I'm going to get a little bit more paint thinner. I'm going to go into some midnight black, pure midnight black. There. See if we can do like that. Indication of some doors, a couple of windows. While that paint starts to find its way on the canvas, starts to settle a little bit, we can do a little bit more work on that. So what I'll do is I'm going to put the foots in. I'm going to put the foots in now, and then you'll understand where we're going. That Minecraft house. Okay, so we're going to get yellow and black, yellow and black, pure black, pure yellow. We're going to mix them together, and then I'm going to do this. Start putting in the idea that there's a land mass that this thing's on. And again, this composition is not from my mind today. This is the first painting in the series that I have not just imagined this. This is something I'm looking at with a bit of a reference from some inspiration that Alamus sent me. You love the house. Yes, nice. The house is screaming. Yeah, the house is screaming. What's going on? Being very careful today. Really careful. Nice. Now we've got some land. Turns out we're going to go over that wave, but I don't care. Come down. Come down here. Come down here. This way. House has this expression, but who wouldn't? For life. Wow. Where is Lou? Yeah, where's Lou? She's like the one that wanted to see this as well. You like the house face? I'm gonna keep the house face. The house just appeared from nowhere. I don't know what happened. Is Vexa still here? Vexa, are you still here? I hope Vexa's still here. Let's look at this from a distance and see where we're at. That's where we're at. Some greens, yellows, blacks. The green I've made myself with the black and the yellow, so there will be a bit in there. But we're just going to make this really almost abstract, that there's just blobs of stuff. Look, and it makes like a real good foliage. Just keep tapping away like that. I feel like this is on the Isle of Skye. Oh, yeah, maybe, yeah. Oh, really, Maya? We're like diving into a painting. Yeah, where is Lou? Lou's in Canada. I don't know where she is. Canadian Tinder for Lighthouse, guys. Yeah, exactly. Bushes! Okay, I'm going to use, as we get closer up, I'm going to use this, where's it gone? Check this out. I have a bush brush. That is a bush brush. It's just a big old brush. I might do a sun on this. I'm going to do a sun on this, like in the original. I've decided I'm going to do it. I've decided. Gonna do it. And when this is dry, you'll be able to feel the bushes, right? You'll be able to feel them. Nice and dark in the corners, almost pure black in the corner. Foliage! Foliage! Fill the bushes. Become the bushes. To paint the bushes. Fill the bushes. Yes. Yes, a white sun's going to happen. I wonder if the lighthouse keeper is in the house watching you painting. He's probably saying, would you stop that noise? That big tapping noise. Over and over again. Tap, tap, tap. I'm trying to sleep. Trying to sleep. Nice. A little bit of paint thinner, and I'm actually not going to beat the brush too much. I'm going to go into this highlight color. Maybe a few highlights just on the top edges of these bushes. Nice little bush there. Nice. Another one there. Good. Right, so we've got our foliage. Thanks, Queenie. Loving it. Rugged ground. Yes, it's rugged ground. Hey, Altia. We did it. We did a lighthouse. So, that's good there, like that. I love the bush brush. Love it. You still have to think about form, though. I mean, it obviously doesn't do the whole bush. You have to think about the form and where the shadow might be and where the edge might be. Now, why is it so bright on the top? The reason it's bright on the top is because we're going to put a sun. We're going to put a sun on there. We're going to... Oh, wow. It's going to happen. We're going to do a sunshine, and it's going to be right smack bang in the middle on the horizon. And how are we going to do it? We're going to do the sunshine with a very special tool that I have. It's called a finger, full of white paint, and we're going to go in there and we're going to put the sun right here. Okay. The sun is there. The finger has spoken. Oh god, the paint's going everywhere now. And what I'm going to do with this is quite thick, that paint. So I'm going to have to I'm going to get a palette knife and I'm going to just scrape some of that off so that I can blend it more. Good. Okay. And I'm going to get a clean dry brush, and we're going to do a few little streaks coming out of that, just like in the original. Be very careful. And we're going to put the sun back in a minute. Once this is done, we'll put the sun, do some more finger work on the sun. Some white on the brush. Okay, so that's coming out now. Let's go back in with the white. Let's put the sun back in. I have to soften. I have to soften that. It's my big old fan brush. Just soften this. there. I think this one's still too bright. Let's get rid of this one. And here we have the beauty of oils. If you don't like something, you can just get rid of it. Just rub over it. It goes away. This is my favourite bit of oils, really. If you don't like it, get rid of it. It's actually interesting because when I'm looking at the stream, I can see what you see. And it's sort of a little bit different to what I see, but it gives me an idea of form and angles because I can see it on the screen. Because where I am, I'm slightly sitting at a 45-degree angle from you so that the camera can see what's going on. Sometimes my perspective is ever so slightly skewed. It's good to look back at the stream. I'm covered in paint. Seriously, I'm covered in paint. Yeah, just rub over and it goes away. So now the thing is, I need Vexer for this one. Where's Vexer? Is Vexer here? Is Lou here? Is Vexer here? Where is everybody? Because we're gonna need some light in the lighthouse. Now we can go full ridiculous with our song idea and put some flames in there, or we can just do a very bright light in there that shines out from the lighthouse, that you could interpret it as a flame. I don't know, because I sort of like it like this at the moment, and obviously I don't want to make it into a massive great big inferno, but maybe a white light would be good. Maybe a yellow light. Oh yeah, yellow light. Okay, maybe we'll do a yellow light. How can you focus on the painting with this chat? Because I've been doing live streaming for like 2 years now. Well, actually 2014 I started properly live streaming, but SOS 2 years, so I get used to it. Yeah, bright light, I think so. Vexer, I'm going to do a bright light. Just a bright light. Yes, yeah. Yeah, bright light, white, bright light, white, bright light. Whoa, 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 okay, okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. A soft light, yes, a white light, a white light, a white light, a white light. Whoa, okay. Just imagine the fire inside Vexer. What do you think, Vexer? It's this, I think it came out better than I thought it was gonna. I'm loving the house. The house reminds me of my house. So I'm gonna get some liquid white. And you want this painting? You want every painting. You can't have them all. Well, you could. There will be prints, as you know. I'm going to get some pure titanium white, as Bob Ross says. It feels very sunrise instead of sunset. Cool. Cool. I like that. It can be a sunrise. I was really nervous earlier. I was very nervous. I was like, I'm not so sure I can do this. Right, I've just dipped a brush in there and I feel like it's the wrong brush. I think the sun is rising. I think the sun is rising. Right. This is, again, this is a play it by ear kind of technique. I'm gonna go up to the canvas with some pure titanium white, and I'm gonna just kind of dab in there. We're gonna need more than that. I'm gonna need a different brush. What should I use? What's this? No, don't like that. This. Ah, this is good. Super early morning. Yeah. Just, well, sunrise. It's like, what is that? Like 6 a.m. Whatever. Yeah, that's it. There you go. So like super early morning, and the caretaker's coming out with his steaming hot cup. You know what? I want some tea or coffee. Anything would do, really. Our white light is forming. We're forming the white light. It's good. It's good. Light was gone 20 minutes ago. Made a cup of coffee and sat on the porch. And the morning comes. Ooh, like it lots. Try and do a medium-sized brush. Again, if this doesn't work, it doesn't matter. We can rub it out. We can rub it out. It doesn't matter. Do some. Streaks coming out. I have to go, but I can't wait to see the finished painting in the morning. Excellent. Thank you, Foxy, for being here. See you soon. Thank you very much for being here. It's so lovely. Laters. Bye. Happy nightmares. Now, I obviously don't want to overwork it, because you never ever want to do that. But I will put some ambient light in. A little bit of ambient light coming out. Of the lighthouse. I think, Sharky, you're right. I think it's done. I think the fire in the lighthouse is finished. I don't think I want to do any more. There's two things. Always when I do a painting, I always think of definitely just the idea of like, yeah, exactly, yeah, exactly, of course, yeah. It's just a hint. At the end of these paintings, I always have a bit of a reflection and think what I could have done differently. One way I could have done it is I could have done an underpainting here to save me all the work of doing all this stuff at the front. I could have done a black underpainting, and I could have done a black underpainting of the lighthouse itself. So then, if you did the light, it wouldn't turn into mud, because I've had to be really, really careful about how that works. Do you see what I mean? Because otherwise it can spread on, it can move the black paint and it can turn it into a big mud ball. So you have to be very careful. But if that was an underpainting in black, you could have done that around it, but I wasn't really sure where we were going to go. One bird, early bird. Yeah, we can have an early bird. Let me do one of those early birds. Let me get the very, very small liner brush, and we'll do a little bird in there. Where should we put the bird, everybody? I like the fact that this was a setting sun, but now I see it as a morning painting. Yes, exactly. Can we see the painting you were inspired by? Yes, actually, you can. You can. We're gonna stick a bird over here, over like here, I think. That's where we're gonna put the bird. Yeah, left. That's where I'm putting the bird. I've decided that's where I'm putting it anyway. That's where I'm doing it. I've decided. Befriend the bird. You love wildlife. Listen, last time I didn't do any animals, you said it was void of nature. You know? It's only going to be tiny. Anyway. Bird is done. It's the tiniest bird. There's the bird. Little seagull coming in. It's a seagull coming into land on the lighthouse. And there we have it. There we have it. Dramatic sky, lighthouse, little thing there. I'm now going to show you the picture that inspired me, which was sent to me by my real life friend. Alamus. I'm going to put the lid on the liquid white first. And I'm going to give you the painting that inspired me. Show you. It's the painting. This is the painting that inspired me. Boom. And what we've got is a very subtle version of that. And there we have it. So that's our painting. Thank you for joining me. Thank you very much. I've really enjoyed it again. Thank you, Altia. That's very kind. Thank you very much. Thank you, Queen. Thanks, Julie Weed. Thanks, Blue Diamond. Cute bird. Perfect bird. Yes, we like the bird. Okay. Majestic, yes. It's a majestic lighthouse lighting the way. For those of you that don't know, thanks, Sharky. For those of you that don't know, I've written a song recently called Fire in the Lighthouse, and it will be coming your way very soon. So hope you enjoy that too. But that got me thinking about lighthouses. So thank you, Queenie. We're going to finish up here anyway. It's very late for you. So have a good night, everybody. Good night, Maya. Thank you for being here. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks, Altia, for keeping me hydrated as well. As always. And I will see you all next time. Have a good night, everybody, and have a good rest of the day if you're in Australia, of course. You should use the painting as the cover. 100%, we should totally do that. I can't wait to show you the song. Yeah, for the song, definitely. Yeah. Definitely. Thank you, Blue Diamond. Thank you very much. I wore my hat today, by the way. Ooh, yes, we should get a thing going on there. Definitely. Maya, thank you for being here. Always good to see loads of people in this chat now. It's getting really, it's really building up now. I love it. It's really, really lovely group. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'll do a proper photo of this in a minute and upload it to our Discord. It's a really good idea, isn't it? Sharky, that's a really good idea. We can do a collab. A collab. Right, good night, everybody. I'm going to go get a cup of tea and calm down and chill out. Glad you liked the painting. I really enjoyed doing it. And join me next week for what will be the final in the series, in the first series. What's it going to be? Nobody knows. Or maybe we do know, but, you know, some of us might not know. Anyway, see you later. Bye for now. Have a lovely night. Did you golf with the hat? I always golf with the hat. Twice now. Just drove the car in the hat. Seriously, I just drove the car. Good night. Good night. It's the long goodbye.